Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering what's going on with my face, is that my eyes are done and my face is not. That is because today we are trying out a new beauty sponge that I found at my local farmer's store, which is like a department store, and it is the Revlon 4-in-1 foundation sponge, and I'm going to try this on camera and tell you my thoughts on it. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and we're going to get straight on to putting my makeup on with this thing here. Let's go. So this sponge by Revlon says on the back that it's a 4-in-1 blending sponge. It's meant for access the hard to reach areas of the face, excellent for blending and blotting excess makeup, best for full coverage and blending. And that sounds like everything I want in a sponge. So it looks like this in the packet. It cost me $16.40, which isn't too bad for a sponge, considering beauty blenders in New Zealand cost about $30. This actually acts as a case for the beauty sponge as well, and it's got holes down the bottom so that it's still got air circulation through it, which is pretty cool. So the sponge comes in a plastic wrap like this, and when you pull it out, it is really hard. That is a really dense sponge. Like, that is so dense. It is an awesome shape. I get the concept of it. It looks awesome to the fact that it looks like it's gonna go in those really hard to reach areas, like around your nose and under your eye and all that kind of stuff, and then it's got a round bottom, which is great for the larger areas of the face. So I'm gonna wet this and see what happens. So let's go wet it. So I've gone ahead and wet the sponge. As you can see in there, it has a little bit of colour run from the sponge, so I don't know how healthy that is for my face, but it has definitely increased in size, and it definitely is a lot softer than it was before. It's not as dense. It's still a very dense sponge, so it'll be really interesting to see how this puts on my makeup. So we're going to get straight into putting the foundation on. First of all, I'm going to prime, and today to prime I'm using the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. Just going to chuck that everywhere. I'm running out of this. I need to get me some more. Now let's put our hair back so it is out of the way. And today we're going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Lancome Teint Adult Ultra 24 Hour, mixing these two together. These work amazingly together, and I've just been loving them together at the moment. So what I generally do is just put some on the top of my Coty Air spun, and then I get the back of my tweezers and I just mix those two together to get a perfect colour. And then I just use the back of my tweezers and put that over my face. That's what I've been doing lately. Acts as like a spatula. Now we're going to go in with our sponge and see how this all goes. Off the bat, it's eaten a lot of my product, so that doesn't make me very happy. This stuff soaks up the product. Like, oh my god, I'm not even getting any of this on my face. Like, can you hear how hard that is? Like, seriously? So off the bat, it definitely did soak up a lot of product when I first used it, but when I moved to this side of my face, it didn't soak up as much. It's like initially when you use it, it does soak up quite a bit of product, but then moving over, it kind of spread the product out a little bit more. There is more coverage on this side than there is on this side. It did blend out the product beautifully though, I must admit. I'm just going to go straight into the rest of the product and just build up again because I haven't quite got the coverage that I like. So dipping straight into the product worked so much better, didn't soak up as much product, and it spread it around my face a lot better, and it gave me a really flawless finish. Like, the sponge actually worked really good for how dense it is. It's pretty dense, but yeah, dipping into the product is way better than putting it on your face. So that's that. Now we're going to use it to do concealer because it has an awesome point, so I'm hoping this gets under my eyes amazingly. So I'm just going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This has just been a favorite at the moment. Just going in a bit of a triangle shape. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything today. And down the bridge of my nose. And on my forehead and chin. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the sponge. Like, this tip on here is so amazing for getting underneath your eyes and getting into those hard areas like around your nose and under your lips and everything. It made my skin look airbrushed, like no joke. It pushed the product into my skin beautifully, it blended it out beautifully, and I absolutely am dying for the sponge at the moment. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to use this as well to bake under my eyes, and I'm just going to use the Coty Air spun powder and the very tip of it and see how it goes for baking. Ooh, that works amazing. Holy shit guys, this sponge is pretty good. No joke. Now I'm just going to set the rest of my face with whatever's left on the sponge. So now that we've baked, I'm just going to go do the rest of my face, and we will be back with my final thoughts of this sponge. So I'm back and my makeup is all completed. This is the finished look that I've done. If you want to know what I've used on my face, by the way, it will all be linked down below. Can I just say that this sponge is definitely worth the money. The sponge makes your skin look flawless. Even though it is pretty dense, it pushed the product into my skin amazingly. Like, I am so impressed with the way my skin looks at the moment. I cannot stop looking at my skin because it looks so pretty. So this is a win in my opinion. Go you, Revlon. You've done a good job at this sponge. Just a few things with this, like, I definitely recommend dipping it into the product rather than putting the product on your face and then using it. When you do it that way, it soaks up a lot more, as when you dip it into the product, it seems to spread the product around your face a little bit better. It's definitely awesome for getting underneath those hard to reach areas and in those crevices around your face. The sponge just has everything. Like, I absolutely love the sponge, and it's definitely well worth the money. If you've used the sponge and you like it as well, or whatever your opinion is on the sponge, leave me a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope that you all have a really good afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.